before he left, I said. Nobody ever goes in, and nobody ever comes out.
So, up until now, we've been doing a lot of freaking unboxings. And just so you know, guys, the month of October, at least here in my hometown, pretty much every weekend there's some kind of convention, a con, different kind of themes. And this past weekend was no freaking different. I actually went to two cons this weekend. The first one was MonsterCon, and the other one was called Otaku Food Festival. A lot of anime themed stuff like that. Lots of vendors, food vendors outside, different kinds of culture, food, stuff like that. But you know, because it was otaku themed, that it was a lot of anime stuff. So let's start off with the MonsterCon. So with the MonsterCon, I picked up something, and I don't know if you recall from my last video from last year. I actually picked up a Chastity figure. Now this thing, in case you don't know who Chastity is, she's a character from Chaos Comics. Probably my favorite character. I actually collected all the Chastity comics up until they changed direction. And at that point, I just stopped collecting them. So, not, as you can tell, it's not very, this thing's from the friggin' 90s, okay? I didn't even know this thing existed, but when I saw it, I was like, what the heck? I had never seen that. Got it for a deal, 25 bucks. I'm guessing because Chastity is not really a popular character. Obviously, the flagship character was Lady Death. But anyway, here it is. Obviously, not in the best condition. It's open. But there it is. Chastity right there in the box still. Not the best quality, as you can see. Doesn't really look all that dynamic or impressive, honestly. But 25 bucks, come on. Had to pick it up. Let's go ahead and just take it out. I'm not going to take it out and assemble it and all that. Do that for another time. But just wanted to get out of the box a little bit more so you can see it. So here it is. Let's see. Yeah, she's still freaking wrapped up. But there it is. As you can see a little bit more of the weapons. Her clothes right there are actually mixed media, so they are real. See kind of rubber right there. Material right there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Again, Chastity, if you don't know who she is, I would definitely recommend looking her up. I believe, if I'm not wrong, that she actually still has a comic series going on. Now, what that actually entails, I don't know. But me personally, I stopped getting the Chastity comic books back in the late 90s once they changed directions. The stories were just kind of lame, honestly, in my opinion. But there it is, Chastity. You picked that up in MonsterCon. Okay. Now, where I really went buck wild was at the Otaku Food Festival. So, cameraman, should we start off with the figures or what's in the bag?
The figures.
Figures, all right. So, cameraman Matthew, if I'm not mistaken, I might be. What is your favorite anime right now?
One Piece.
One Piece. Thought you were going to say Naruto. So, my cameraman who's actually filming right now, his favorite anime is One Piece. We got some One Piece figures up there. Show them off, man. Those are his, actually. Of course, you know that I'm going to let him display his stuff in my statue room. And to build off the collection, I went ahead and got these two. Nami and Nico. They came as not as a set. I just bought them together. But I know that the way there's a tie here. Let's see. One Piece, glitter and glamour, splashed out, Nico Robin. Thoroughly feminine features. This is a large-scale figure made with highly quality detail, such as the slightly wrinkled clothing and the flowing hair. So, let's take it out of the box. Check out Nico. And again, guys, this is from One Piece. Can't really remember the arc that it comes from. You haven't gotten to that arc yet, right, Matthew?
Nope.
No? All right. Well, in case you don't know and don't remember, what happens is that there's a scene where they're actually playing volleyball with each other. Who? Let's see. I think Nami has. Who's that guy, Matthew? With the one with the. He looks like kind of like a robot, kind of like real bulky, beefy.
Frankie?
Yeah. And then Nami is playing. Her partner is with Chopper. And the thing about it, no abilities are allowed. So because Frankie uses his ability, they end up losing. So Nami's team wins, even though it looks initially like Nico's team won. But that was a deal. So you can still see it's brand new, still in the package. And of course, because I got it as a set, I got it at a pretty good deal. And actually, while I'm doing this, my cameraman Matthew was with me at the Otaku Fest. What'd you think about that con, Matthew?
It was nice.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Pretty nice. So as you know, guys, I will appreciate this small base real quick. Cameraman, do you know why I appreciate this base real quick? You should know.
Because it's not a bulky stand.
Yes, it is not a freaking big old eyesore foot peg stand. But yeah, there is Nico Robin right there. Pretty easy to take out. And you better believe, guys, these One Piece characters, I mean, they're going to be around forever. I mean, how many years has One Piece been out already, Matthew? Over 20 years, I think?
Yep.
Something like that, yeah. So these guys and girls ain't going nowhere. So that's just to add to the One Piece collection. There's Nico. And here's the Nami. Who are your favorite characters in One Piece, Matthew?
Law.
Law? Yeah. Any other characters?
Chopper.
Chopper's cool. When he turns that raging freaking big buff deer. But doesn't he only do that when he feels threatened?
Monster Fight? Yeah.
He doesn't really do it like... He's more like a peaceful person. But he'll turn into that freaking crazy ass deer when he's being threatened.
Yeah, at least where I am in the story.
Okay. Cool thing about these two guys, as you can tell, they are very highly detailed. Obviously, it's not to this level of an actual full-scale quarter statue or bigger. But my theme this year, all year, has been I am not collecting any large-scale, expensive statues. And it's been a breath of fresh air, honestly. Like, just focusing on more of the small-scale figures. Less of a headache. You just get them right. There's no pre-ordering, waiting forever to get them. You just see it, get it, bam, reasonable price, and there you go.
And easier storage.
Yeah, some lots smaller. Don't take up a ton of room. So I've been kind of satisfied with it, and saving the money too, not spending all the crazy money on these large-scale statues. So let's put Nami in. Funny story while I get Nami in here, guys, is when I first started collecting and hunting, these were never something that was on my to get list or wish list. But when we would go to different stores and whatnot, does it fit right? Should, yeah. Man, why can't I get this thing? Good enough. All right. My wife would actually see a bunch of these One Piece figures.
All right.
You see the numbers?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got cut off, but like I was saying before, my wife would actually see a bunch of these One Piece small scale figures, and she absolutely loved them. She was like, "Oh my god, those are nice!" Like, didn't know who One Piece was at the time. She's still not too familiar with One Piece. She just knows that my grandkids watch One Piece a lot. But yeah, she would see them. There's the Nami, close up of her. So yeah, I mean, when we go to the store back then, just see them like this, and whole bunch of just boxes, like rows and stacks of them, and she would see them, and she didn't know who or what One Piece was, but she liked how they looked. I mean, very cute looking girls. And she was like, man, I really like those. I wouldn't consider actually collecting them. Never did, though. The fact they're really affordable, I think they go for what, like, how much do those go for, Matthew? These were like $25-$30.
Yeah, they're actually pretty affordable.
Yeah, they're real affordable. And as you can see, pretty cool, pretty detailed. And honestly, they make a ton of them. Okay, so that's that. So that's Nami and Nico. Say, look it up. And then, as you know, guys, My Hero Academia, Miracle. You know I freaking love Miracle, my favorite character. She's right there. So, this one was actually used. One thing I found out too, guys, is that the only difference is whoever the retailers are that actually get these, you can see they're open, is that they're able to sell them for a discounted price because they are not sealed. Never been opened. I mean, never been taken out of the box. They're just not in the seal. So they're able to sell them for a discounted price. So let's see how this goes. Obviously the stand goes here. Oh, before I put on the stand, there it is. Kind of leaping action pose. Kind of a weird pose, but hey, it's Miracle. You know I had to get it. So, and she has a hole in her butt. On her butt cheek, actually. That's where this stand goes. So let's put it in. There it is. And there it is. Pretty simple. Again, just a very small scale figure. I'll be doing reviews on all of these in the future, but I just want to do these unboxings. So those are the figures that I picked up at the Otaku Fest. Bless you.
Thank you.
Now let's get to what's in the bag. So let's start off with the free gift. I'll actually give this to my wife and to all you Kakashi lovers out there. There's a little key thing right there of Kakashi bearing his naked body, reading that damn book. Again, I got this for free. It was just a free gift for buying this stuff. Now I decided to get these with the intent that I am actually going to be putting them on my display cases. Kind of just something to sit on. Basically very similar or pretty much identical to the Tamari mat that I've been having right here for the longest time. But we bought 2 more of them. They had different sizes. Here is the first one. Hinata. Pretty cool. And like I said, I'm going to be putting these on my display cases, just on the bottom. So my side should sit on. Just to have a little bit of spice to my display cases. In case you don't know, guys, I am a fan of Hinata. Basically, if you don't know, there's a tattoo of her right there too. Show you the love, Ambu version. Anyway. And I'm planning to get another tattoo pretty soon. Stay tuned for that one. And then my other display or other mat that I got. Did I tell you I love Miracle? Check it out. Yeah. Just love how this looks too. I mean, this is gonna be look so cool. You know, put it on the bottom of my display case, put the statues on it, just to give it again that little bit of spice to it. Did I tell you that I like Miracle? I did, right? How many times? And then finally, a Miracle t-shirt. Yeah, this is not going to be one you're going to find at retail, guys. This is actually one that the seller made themselves. Pretty badass, as you can tell. So yeah, that is my haul for MonsterCon and the Otaku Food Festival. That's it for this month as far as hauls and unboxings, guys. As far as I know, there's nothing going on. Next week is Halloween. And I'll be showing you a video on that in full costume. And no, it's not what you may think, because you're probably thinking it's going to be me and the Joker. But no, I've already done that for the haul. Here's my Joker mobile, and you've seen that video. If not, go ahead and check that one out. But again, just more collecting on month of October. And we'll see you next time. But until then, collect what makes you happy.